Quant certainly is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker QNT that most certainly has an extremely present worth of $127.33 and a market capitalization of $1,537,275,558. Incredibly, digital currencies really have long passed the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in an exceptionally significant way. These days, it's a resource class that by and large is considerably managed and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate in an especially significant manner. Some essentially huge venture banks even get Quant and other cryptographic forms of money as a group to truly safeguard their resources under administration arm against the jogging expansion that injures the conventional monetary business sectors, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. Presently, now is the right time to fundamentally uncover our short, mid, and long-haul forecast of the advancements on the QNT market that basically depend on the readings of our especially extraordinary crypto unpredictability file that most certainly assists us with checking the market opinion and most certainly expect where in which the market plans to go, especially as opposed to prevalent thinking. At this point, the cost of Quant is $127.33, while the coin at present ends up at 48th spot in the really by and large positioning in opposition to mainstream thinking. The said pretty positioning basically is assessed based on the resource's current value that generally is increased by its really current market capitalization, an equation that in every practical sense is applied all through every single monetary market, which essentially is very huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients essentially get the most pertinent information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios in a fundamentally large way. It's likewise vital to really consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course. On Walk 22, the cost of Quant in every practical sense was at $124.8 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change truly added up to 0.67% in a truly significant manner. 7 days prior, on Walk 16, QNT essentially was esteemed at $135.71, which generally intends that from that point forward, the cost fundamentally has especially vacillated by 0%, or so they explicitly thought. A month prior, on February 23, the market member laid out the cost of Quant at $105.07. Hence, the coin sort of has taken a 21.29% action to truly arrive at its genuinely present standings, or so they essentially thought. Nonetheless, as currently made sense of, the cost of Quant isn't the main genuinely factor that we in a real sense consider while making the cost forecast. It's likewise essential to especially keep a sort of sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to generally have a genuinely clear perspective on where the market in a real sense is going. The examination of market capitalization really conveys certainly equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to, in a real sense, decide the fundamentally, generally speaking, position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example. Changes in market capitalization in every practical sense, positive or truly negative for the most part, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could really be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both short and really long-haul viewpoints in an extremely large manner. This really specific pretty measurement sort of is likewise used to check the predominance of Quant comparable to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in an unpretentious manner, to decide the in every practical sense current market capitalization. Of QNT, we sort of duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will generally be made sense of later, by the really present worth of the cryptographic money under survey in a very significant manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Quant truly remains at $1,537,275,558, which frames the reason for its in every practical sense present pretty positioning that was referenced before. Yesterday, on Walk 22, QNT explicitly had a market capitalization of $1,498,012,199 as opposed to prevalent thinking. Keep going week on. Walk 16, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to in every practical sense was recorded at $1,638,394,491, or so they in a real sense thought. A month prior, on February 23, the market worth of Quant most certainly was evaluated to, in every practical sense, be $1,268,426,155, which especially is genuinely critical. all-out supply considers the quantity of coins that especially have proactively been delivered by different means, for example, through mining. These digital currencies can sort of be utilized either for pretty dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which in every way that really matters is very critical. This kind of measurement additionally figures the coins that sort of have been progressively eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which for the most part is applied to control the expansion rate, or so they sort of thought. At this point, the by and large all-out supply of Quant basically is laid out at 14,881,364 QNT in a significant manner. Finally, the circling supply in a real sense is utilized to compute the market capitalization and generally survey the coins exceptionally current remaining in the positions in a sort of significant way. It means the exceptionally by and large measure of QNT that especially is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that essentially are marked, locked, frozen or briefly for the most part put unavailable for general use out of the blue in an extremely significant manner. It's by and large in every practical sense accepted that digital currencies that have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million sort of are the most appropriate for genuinely long-haul speculation, since they especially are probably going to truly see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. At this point, Quant in a real sense has a flowing stockpile of 12s or 72,738 coins in every way that really matters, enormous way. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with QNT arrived at the mark of $29,971,170 in an essentially large manner. Yesterday on Walk 22, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame remained at $41,489,634. 7 days prior on Walk 16, how much QNT that generally was traded between market members especially was assessed at $79,788,711 in a sort of enormous manner. Presently comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the pith of the crypto unpredictability list CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost forecast model that permits us to sort of predict the way that Quant will truly follow over the kind of next 1 to 5 years in an extremely enormous manner. CVIX fundamentally is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with a novel recipe for checking and picturing the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the creative profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of verifiable market information to essentially convey the best Quant cost expectation in the business in a sort of huge way.